biology, like, excuse of men can go fuck as many women as they want, but women can't, and like we weren't built for that shit. Like, enough is enough, because like, where is the biology in that? What are you comparing yourself to, an animal? Like, you're not. We are
animals.
Okay.
Yes or no? No. Are humans animals? Yes or no?
If you want to.
All right, you want to go? Let's get it.
No, this goes because I believe we're divine beings. I don't really believe like the whole white man's the whole evolution, we came from monkeys type shit. But everyone's belief.
Okay, no. We have to stay here then. Because we can't even go to the next level if you truly don't believe that humans are Homo sapiens, which are animals and mammals.
So if we are animals, right? There are actually a lot of mammals and animals out there who only mate with one person for the rest of their life.
No. 95% of mammals are not monogamous. The male versions are not.
What I'm about to say is very controversial. But first and foremost, what's good, everybody? If you're the first time viewer of my content in this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
We present to you Aram Productions.
Today, we are going to be discussing monogamy, polygamy. So this woman here, I do not know what her name is in particular, but she is talking about how she gets tired of this whole perception of men can have more than one mate, basically. Men can go around doing whatever they want sexually, but women have to stay, subservient. Oh, I won't say subservient, but sticking to just one mate. Now, I would say this can go both ways, biologically and within nature. Their argument concerning Homo sapiens and divine beings and so on and so forth, I won't get into that because we'll just save that for another time, for another day. If you know who you are, us as 9 ether beings, we are divine beings. We are the original people. Even with us being 9 ether beings, we are a part of nature. We are one and one with nature. Our whole replica in terms of our whole being is a projection of nature. So even within the argument of her saying we're divine beings, we still are to look back and to look forward to nature to get in tune with who we truly are. With this in mind, we must hold key, right? We must keep in mind that just because we can mate with more than one person doesn't mean that we should. You can say scientifically or biologically that we are created to mate with more than one woman. You can say that. Men have been doing that for eons. You can say that. You can say within nature, lions have more lioness to mate with. Okay, you can argue that. But do you think that in this day and age, in this society, in this modern time, that a man should be mating with more than one woman? Do you really think in this day and age that a man should be mating with more than one woman at a time? Don't get it twisted. I hear you. I understand where you're coming from when it concerns biology and a man being with more than one woman. But just because he has the capability of doing that doesn't mean that it's within his nature to do that, that he has to fulfill this type of purpose and goal of slaying 20 women. It's not within the man's nature to have multiple women. You can say scientifically he can do that, biologically he can do that. You can say according to nature, if the lions and the other mammals do that, then a man can do that too. Okay, but there must be order. Nature has order. Do you have order? Are you able to take care of more than one woman? You can talk about polygamy and all this little type of stuff, but in order for you to master polygamy, you first have to master monogamy. You have to master being with a woman before mastering being with multiple women. I'm not for polygamy. For people who really know and been watching my videos, and you can look up my name and look up my particular, ideologies on polygamy. We have to first be functional within a household of a black man and a black woman. But you have these men out here who have 3 to 4 baby mamas, and they will say that the black man is already polygamous. No, he's not polygamous. He's sexually undisciplined. He's not polygamous. He's sexually undisciplined. I'm 100% against it. I believe we can all come to some form of agreement that men shouldn't be mating with more than one woman. Now, you can argue that men out here have more than one baby mama, and that's evidence of polygamy in nature itself. But that's not an evidence of men being able to practice polygamy. That's evidence of a lack of sexual discipline. If you can't control, who you stick it in, and having the safe route of what you do with that person, that speaks volumes on your leadership and who you are as a man. How are you going to advocate for polygamy, and yet you can't even have a full committed relationship with the women that you continue to have sex with the women that you continue to have babies with? You can't say that men should be practicing polygamy, it's within your nature and stuff like that, and yet all the women that you choose ain't shit. All the women that you keep busting it up in are trashy. And you're trying to advocate for other men to practice what you're practicing? I'm not saying you can't have multiple sex partners. Having multiple sex partners is one thing. And as long as y'all being safe and no one's getting harmed and stuff like that, you do what you feel is beneficial to your life. But having multiple partners in terms of committed relationships is another thing. And to have irresponsible sex, and then the outcome of that is for you having babies with multiple women, should not be an advocate. It shouldn't be used as an argument for why men should practice polygamy. I think men should practice sexual discipline and being with a woman and learning how to treat a woman right before he can advocate for a man being with more than one woman. But that's just me. Let me know how you feel about this in the comment section below. Let me know how you personally feel about polygamy and men being with more than one woman. Should a man be with more than one woman? Should a man have more than one wife, more than one girlfriend, open relationships, all that good stuff? Let's have a conversation about this respectfully in the comment section below. All right. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this video with other people. Until next time, I'm Tyrone, and I am